Hi, my name is Stephanie Kraft. You can find me at stephaniecraft.com. In this video, I want to explain how to use the iTeraCare for your daily use. So to begin with, you want to shower. If you're going to shower, you want to do that before you use iTeraCare. It doesn't mean that you need to take a shower before you use it, but you should not shower or bathe for 4 hours after you're using it. So, say you take a shower in the morning, you would shower first and then use iTeraCare. If you shower in the evening, you would shower first or take a bath, whatever it is that you do, and then use iTeraCare. So again, after you do your iTeraCare session on yourself, you're not going to immerse your body in water for 4 hours. So just remember that you're going to do the showering or bathing beforehand if it's around the same time. Typically, you will do it twice a day, and the graphic shows that you would drink 2 glasses of warm water. However, it does not need to be warm. You can just ignore that part. You can use any temperature water. Typically, room temperature water is completely fine. Some people like cold water. It doesn't matter. So, to begin, you're going to charge your water. You're going to only use water in glass. So, whether you have it in a glass or in a jar or in a bigger glass jug, it doesn't matter, but you would hold the iTeraCare over it, straight down over the opening of your glass or your jar, and you would put it on setting number 2, because setting number 2 is low air, low heat. And setting number 1 is high air, low heat. And you don't want the high air because the water would splash. So set it to setting number 2. Hold your iTeraCare straight down a couple inches above the water and move the wand in a circular motion above the water and charge it for anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes or however long you would like. And this is structuring your water or charging it. It's technically structuring the water. So, what you would do is you would want to drink 16 ounces of structured water right at the beginning of your iTeraCare session, and another 16 ounces of that charged or structured water right after you finish your session with the iTeraCare. And you would do this twice a day. You can charge the 32 ounces of water in one big glass or jug or a whole gallon or in just cups that are glass, and then just measure it out so you know that you're drinking 16 ounces before and 16 ounces after. The charged or structured water, once you've done it, will last for 12 hours. So you can, do it and just know that it'll stay in that charged or structured state for 12 hours. So to begin, after you drink your water, you're going to follow the points on the graphic. So you're going to move the iTeraCare around the palms of the hands, which is the first point. Now, as a beginner or for most people, you're going to set it typically on setting number 2, which is low air, low heat. Setting number 1 is high air, low heat. That's also fine if you like to feel that air. Setting number 3 is high air, high heat. Typically, you will not start on that level. I personally blow dry my hair with the iTeraCare, and I do set it on number 3 for that. But a couple of things to note. First of all, some people lack feeling in the bottoms of their feet. So particularly when they're doing the bottoms of their feet, you shouldn't, or you should advise others not to set it on setting number 3 for the bottoms of their feet for people who lack enough feeling in the feet to feel that burn because of the heat, because setting number 3 is hot. And when you test it out, you will feel that heat. So don't use it on setting number 3 on the bottoms of the feet of people who don't have sufficient feeling, because they won't feel the heat burning up on their feet. Now, if you have perfectly fine sensation in the bottoms of your feet, you can use setting number 3 because you would be able to gauge how hot it is. Another thing to note is that anybody with high blood pressure should not use the iTeraCare on the top of the head. So again, anybody with high blood pressure, don't do iTeraCare directly on top of the head. Everybody else can. iTeraCare can be used for all ages, including babies and all the way through old age. It's not going to harm anybody. It can be used on pets, animals, and that is perfectly safe and fine. The one major precaution, in addition to the little ones that I've given you already, is that anybody who has implants in their body that are metal, such as metal rods or screws or a pacemaker or any kind of implants that are metal, nobody should use iTeraCare around or on the area where the metal is. Just avoid that area, because the iTeraCare can actually heat up the metal inside the body and burn from the inside. And you don't want that to happen to you, because that can hurt and damage the area. So if anybody has metal inside the area, you can do it anywhere on the body, but avoid the area where the metal is. It's not meant to be used on pregnant women or menstruating women. And that is the advice by Prife, the company. And I don't know if that's been tested or what the details are, but I'm relaying their guidelines to you so that you have them. You can use your own discretion for menstruating women, but their guidelines are not to do that. Personally, I would just test it out on myself to see what it was like, and that will be up to you. So getting back to the session, you've had your water that is structured. You begin the first point. You can do the 1 minute. It says on the card, or that graphic listed there, that it says to do each part for about 2 to 3 minutes. That's not really necessary, especially in the beginning. The thing is that once you start to use the iTeraCare, especially in the beginning, you could have what's called a healing crisis or a Herxheimer reaction, or just a feeling of fatigue or detoxification, because it is creating, it's activating your own body's self-healing mechanisms. And so with the self-healing that's happening in the body, you may feel that detox effect or fatigue, or just feeling that you're going through a healing or an exacerbation of issues if you have severe or even mild issues. So taking a break from it until that clears is probably best, or you can push through it and continue doing it every day. That is up to you and what you feel that you can handle. So when it says on the card or the graphic 2 to 3 minutes, really you only have to do 1 minute per side. So for example, holding the iTeraCare a couple of inches away from the palms of your hand, as you see, that's step number 1. You're going to move it in a circular motion or back and forth on the palm of the hand, and you can do it for 1 minute. If you want to start out with 30 seconds, that's fine, but you really only need to do 1 minute per side. And you want to constantly be moving the iTeraCare. Don't hold it still, just move it in a circular motion or back and forth. So 1 minute on each palm, 1 minute on the bottoms of the feet. You have all of the meridians running through the bottoms of your feet. The iTeraCare will activate the meridians. You're going to do behind the knees. You could do 1 minute each. The groin, you're getting at the glands. We have a lot of glands running through the groin, 1 minute each side. You're going to want to have no clothes on that area. So just, pull down what you need to or don't have them on and just run it back and forth over the groin area. Same thing, 1 minute under the armpits. We have glands there as well. You're targeting the glands of the body because it's working on the whole body system. The lymph, step number 6, this is under the jawline, you have glands, and down the neck, and then down by the collarbone. So going up and down and around on that area, 1 minute on each side of the neck. Then you're going to do your upper back, the cervical spine, the top of your head for a minute or two, and the coccyx or tailbone, and then up and down the spine, however well you can reach that area. Here in the graphic, it says blow downwards. That's not necessary. You can blow up and down. It doesn't matter the direction. And then after you've done all 10 spots, you can then focus on areas where you have problems. You can do it anywhere else on the body. You can do problematic areas for 2 minutes, 5 minutes. It's completely up to you. You can do it blow all over your face where with your eyes closed, it does improve. It has, for some people, improved eyesight. So even if your eyes are closed, you can do it over your eyes. You can do it over your whole face for your complexion, for wrinkles, for sagging skin, for anti-aging, for clearing up skin issues. You can do your ears back and forth all over your ears because there you're hitting the vagus nerve, which has a lot of benefits. Activating the vagus nerve in this way will benefit your body holistically. So you can do your ears and you can do any other parts of the body that you need. I think that's about it in terms of using it. Again, twice a day is recommended. And again, if you're feeling any kind of detox or healing effect, you can take a break if you need to. And then over time, you can obviously increase the amount of time you're doing it if you feel good and just take it from there. If you have any questions, my email address is Stephanie Craft. That's StephanieCraft 444 at gmail.com. I will list my website and my email below so that if you or anybody that you know would like to buy one, you can directly contact me. So feel free to forward this video on to any friends or family that may be interested or are going to buy it and they want to learn about how to use it or my contact information. It's here. So enjoy it. And I welcome any, testimonials and success stories that you can write in the comments below as you use the iTeraCare. And that's wonderful for all of us to share with each other. Okay, thank you and enjoy it.